Hi friends, and welcome to our Craftapalooza crafting and tutorials. So I'm going to break down all the things that you got in these lovely bags. Some of your bags might be blue, some of them are green. I am not going to show you a tutorial on decorating your bags. There are die cuts in the bag that you can decorate. You can use crayons, you can use markers, you can use glitter glue, whatever you want to decorate your bag. That's really up to what you feel like doing for that, and doesn't need a whole lot of instruction. The other thing that I won't be doing an instructional video on, doing the won'ts before I do, is the dinosaur craft. And that's because the dinosaurs are pretty self-explanatory. There are little pieces of paper in there with instructions on how to create your dinosaur craft. So I won't be doing a video on that either. And they're different dinosaurs. Like we have T-Rexes that came in some of them. We've got Brontosauruses. We got Stegosauruses. So rather than do a video for those, they have the instructions included on there. So that should work for you fine. The ones that I am going to give some instruction on are our gingerbread man craft and our reindeer puppet craft. This video, we are going to be doing the gingerbread man craft. And for this craft, you are going to need the gingerbread man cutout, this roll of contact paper, scissors, and some of the tissue paper. There should be some tissue paper in a Ziploc baggie in there for you. So we're going to do the gingerbread man craft. Okay, so we're going to start with these, the gingerbread man. This is one of the trickier crafts that we're going to be doing for this. The very first thing I'm going to do is actually cut the gingerbread people apart. So I've cut those apart, and I'm going to measure this just so I know where I'm supposed to be going on here. I think what we'll do is, and this doesn't have to be perfect, I'm going to go right there and cut this along that line there. And this is just so it's not quite as awkward when we're handling it, because this is going to get sticky up in here. So the first thing you're going to want to do after you've gotten these separated out is you're going to cut out the center piece. And this is going to be a grown-up thing because little ones will not be able to easily navigate within here. You can have them do it if you'd like. You'll want to start that pilot hole for them, which is where you just cut in. Go into the center here, and that's just to get around. And then you just need to cut out. Even Miss Heather has issues working on there. You can cut as you go along, get pieces out of the way. So Heather is using her new camera today, trying out something new. Cutting around here. I might cut that part out just so it's a little easier to navigate. Now again, this is something a grown-up may need to do. Younger kids can try. I worry about a little bit of frustration with this one. So you may want to help them along. That being said, they are welcome to. The one key thing that you need to make sure to have is paper around the outside. There we go. So we've got one. We have one more to do here. Again, even Miss Heather's running a risk of stabbing herself as she goes along, but she's got safety scissors, so. One of the things, if your little ones are starting to cut things out, it's sometimes a little frustrating for them with the muscles with their hands. There are two types of scissors that are kind of fun. If you wanted to add those to your wish list someday. I know that at the library, when we eventually start doing maybe some crafts again, maybe next fall, I'd like to see some of the spring scissors, which are, because the closing of the hand when you go down is one, but pulling up is another set of muscles that that fine motor control is not always there when they start learning how to cut. And it helps bounce them back, so they push down and it pushes back up for them. I should have cut that off. There we go. I get that out of my way. The other ones are, there are these wonderful scissors that make that have two sets of loops so that you can hold around their hand, help them out. I've looked at both of those for the library, for our sensory programming and for just during our crafts during story time, which I am missing immensely. I am very thankful that we're able to do these distance programs, and hopefully maybe in the summer we're going to get back together outdoors as we start to be able to gather together again. All right, almost done with that. I think I got it. I think I got it. I got it. All right, so you should have two cutout shapes like this. The original craft that I saw used paper plates, which are a little stiffer. I thought that the paper would be fine for this. Now comes the really tricky part, because you're going to want to stick your contact paper, which can be awfully sticky, onto your gingerbread man. And of course, my fingernails are nice and trimmed down right now. There we go. So we've got that contact paper. Got that paper, and we're going to just pop it right down on top of your gingerbread man. Now, we bought duct tape brand, so it is one that you can move around a little bit in case you don't get it quite smooth to start with. And you're like, but wait, you just stuck it to my table. Don't worry about it, because it's one of those that allows for you to peel and stick and peel and stick. That's why I bought that duct tape brand. So you're going to put that one aside, do the other one, so you have both of them ready to go. And the reason we're doing it facing it down is partially so that we can see where we're placing it to make sure that the body is in the center there. You can place it down like that and go out to the sides. Check that out. So choose a side that you want to do. I'm going to use this one since this one came out so easily. And I'm going to start sticking my pieces to it. And that you might want to leave some gaps in there. You could even, some of mine are torn. That's a-okay as well. And there we go. So you're going to fill up the hole with your tissue paper. Now we have our other gingerbread person that we are going to stick on top. I think I've lined it up. And you're going to push it down so it sticks together. It's okay if it doesn't line up perfectly. That's a-okay. Then the last thing you're going to want to do is cut out on the outside, but leave some of the paper there. So I'm going to leave an outline of white. Again, I just like to cut off the excess to get it off of there. I grabbed a lot of purples in this one, so it's going to be a very purple gingerbread person. And there you have your gingerbread person. Now you could add, like, if you wanted to add a little bit of glitter. The other thing that you can do with this, I did mine a lot faster than I expect you will do yours at home, which is a-okay. You could also punch a hole in the top and put a little bit of yarn through it and hang it on your tree if you have a Christmas tree. You can also stick it in a window like stained glass because you can see through it. All sorts of, you could use it as a bag tag. Now you'll notice mine's a little off, and that's a-okay as well. It does not have to be perfect. And that is our gingerbread man craft. So I will be doing another craft video for our reindeer puppets. That'll be coming up as well. Kind of intersperse those two so that you can mix and match them. This craft can be a little daunting at times with cutting, so just be patient with our little ones as you're doing it. Couple announcements. We have 2 more craft kits after this. Next week we are going to be doing a snowman craft with cotton balls. And then we have our New Year's Eve craft. And our New Year's Eve craft is going to be in conjunction with our New Year's Eve special that's going to be hosted by the McFarland Cable Station. We're going to be making New Year's Eve balls. And then I'm also going to be doing a treat video where you can make your own chocolate dip marshmallow treats, which is a treat that you can make with your child. And we have adult crafts and snacks and teen crafts and snacks, and we have a special musician guest. David Landau is going to be performing for this event as well, so get ready for that. And then the last thing to announce, we are going to be doing a winter reading winter reading program. It's a resolution to read. Let's start the new year off right. Let's start 2021 off right by reading. So we're going to have a reading program tied with the resolution to read, which starts January 1st and goes through the month of January. So have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed these crafts, and I will catch you next time.